for tuning in to the 31st episode of J Talks Crypto. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about reputation. What the hell does reputation have to do with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and cryptography? Well, in my opinion, I think it's very important. If you actually go back to like one of my first and second videos, I was like gonna start talking about NFTs and other projects a little bit, but if you go back to my first video, you kind of like see that there was some hesitation in talking about like altcoins, and one of the reasons is because one of the last things that I wanted to happen was to talk about some coin and then like you buy it and then you get wrecked and lose money on it. Like that's not why I started making videos. I started making videos so I could fucking help people navigate all this craziness. And I started like before when I first got on YouTube, I was kind of like not averse to Ethereum and like different altcoins, but one of the problems that I feel with them is that I'm not sure about their future. I don't know if they're going to be here 10 years from now. I know that if I have some Bitcoin and cold storage, that I can count on that being compatible with whatever chain is going to exist in 10 years because they don't change the monetary policy. And that's kind of like the point. Everyone was kind of going crazy about EIP 1559, and all I see are that gas fees are high as hell and that they changed the monetary policy. And it's just like, if you changed it once, you could change it again. And, it's like I said before, it's about reputation. Like a lot of these people promoting altcoins, they're just here for the flip. They don't really give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about what happens to your family. They don't give a shit about your future. They're just trying to like get by. They're just trying to make money for tomorrow. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's why I hesitate to like hate on a lot of it or just like straight up demonize and shit on the people that do it, because it's like, hey, you got to make money somehow. But the way that I feel about it is just like, if we're right about this Bitcoin shit, it's an opportunity cost kind of thing. If you read the Bitcoin Standard, there's kind of like this chapter where like they talk about like these African beads, right? And it was really, really fucked up because that is essentially how many Africans got enslaved way back in the day. And to give you like a quick synopsis of what happened, essentially like way back in the day, a lot of Africans used these beads that were very rare as money. And if you go back in history, people used to use seashells and stuff like that. And when a lot of Europeans arrived to Africa, they realized like, hey, like these guys, they take these beads as money. Let's just like fucking flood the market and like just buy a whole bunch of slaves because they're gonna be fucking taking the shit as money. Like, why the hell not? And I don't think that they probably realized why that was fucked up, but the choices that those people made with money affects their descendants today. And it's just like, that's kind of like why I say like reputation is important in this shit. It's more important probably than how much Bitcoin you have in cold storage. Because if you're over here fucking bullshitting, fucking promoting scams, just promoting a quick flip and not actually sticking to something that's fucking censorship resistant and decentralized, you're gonna get fucked. I can't read code like crazy, but I know enough to look into the camera and say like, yo, honestly 99.99999% of all these altcoins are fucking straight up bullshit, and they're probably not going to go anywhere, and they'll probably never be money. And I guess just to like touch on the altcoin African bead thing that I was like talking about earlier, if you think that the European settlers using the beads as money to buy African slaves was fucked up, in a way, trading altcoins to make more Bitcoin is a little bit fucked up, because you're kind of like taking advantage of someone that doesn't understand better. And you're kind of like taking an advantage on the It's kind of like they call it like the arbitrage trade on, or the arbitrage trend on, you know, like a new money being born. And you can essentially be like enslaving, you know, in a way, enslaving people in the fucking future, because you never know how this shit is going to turn out. Um, so that's kind of like why I choose personally to not promote altcoins, because that's I don't want that on my conscience at all, to be quite honest. I don't want to be the reason why someone 100 years from now can't eat a fucking sandwich. Does that mean that you can't make money off of it in the short term? No. You probably get really rich off of it. Um, but it's not a guarantee. And if you don't time it right, you could get fucked. And you never know when like the Bitcoin thing is gonna pop to the upside. So it's just like, do you really want to be left holding the bag? Like, do you really want to be the guy that doesn't have enough Satoshis when everything pops off and when everything goes crazy? I don't. So that's why I think it's important to like stay focused. That's kind of like why I kind of like took a different direction with my channel. And I'm not trying to talk trash on like what other people are doing, but a lot of these altcoin channels that popped off around the time when I first started making videos in March, they haven't published a video for weeks, and they were publishing every day. That's kind of like why I stuck onto the I'm gonna try to commit to once a week, because I don't want to get burnt out like that. I don't want to get caught up in the hype. I don't want to get like, you know, just caught up in the rush. It's like I call this video kind of like my weekly DCA. Every single week I buy like at least $20. Obviously it's a little bit different now because I mine and shit like that, but every single week I still buy, and you should too. And that's kind of like why I wasn't really worried about it. You know, we're getting close to 100 subscribers. Finally gonna be giving away that shirt that I showed in the beginning of the video. And that's what matters the most. It's consistency. That's what, in my opinion, is going to help you navigate this crazy cryptocurrency, cryptography, Bitcoin space, whatever you want to call it. It's just being consistent and having conviction and believing in like the thesis. In my opinion, I don't think anything is going to dethrone Bitcoin, and if it does, eventually Bitcoin is going to take the take the crown back. But yeah, just wanted to make a quick video on reputation. I'm trying to make sure that I don't attach my fucking name and myself to like scams and shitty causes, because otherwise you're gonna end up looking like the dipshit, and that's something that you all need to be aware of if you're completely new here. At least that's how I perceive it. Anyway, I am trying things a little bit different. I still have my miners running. I didn't do sound check, but I did want to shoot a video for consistency. Like I said, I'm trying to hit that target of at least once a week. If we do end up getting to 8,000 subscribers, somebody will be getting an open dime. I guess since we'll be hitting 100 soon, on my next video I'll post the instructions on how to claim that or participate, and then we will also be doing another one at 500. Anyway, this is JTalks Crypto. This video is getting kind of long. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know I fucking hate asking, but this is JTalks Crypto, and I'm signing off.